On this day in history, December 22nd, Pope Innocent I is elected to the papal throne on December 22, 401, becoming a unique figure in church history. He is the only pope known to have succeeded his own father in the office. This rare occurrence highlights the complex familial dynamics within the early Christian church leadership. The Sino-Burmese War concludes on December 22, 1769, with a significant diplomatic outcome. The Qing dynasty permanently withdraws from Burma, marking the end of their military campaigns in the region. This withdrawal represents a pivotal moment in the geopolitical landscape of Southeast Asia during the 18th century. The United States Congress passes the Embargo Act on December 22, 1807, at the urging of President Thomas Jefferson. This legislative action forbids trade with all foreign countries, representing a dramatic shift in American international economic policy. The act was intended to pressure European nations during a period of intense diplomatic tensions. India's first freight train begins operation in Roorkee on December 22, 1851, specifically to transport materials for the Ganges Canal construction. This milestone represents a significant advancement in Indian transportation infrastructure during the British colonial period. The freight train symbolized the technological progress being implemented across the subcontinent. Savannah, Georgia falls to the Union's Army of the Tennessee during the American Civil War on December 22, 1864. General William Tecumseh Sherman dramatically presents the city to President Abraham Lincoln as a Christmas gift. This capture was a crucial strategic victory that significantly impacted the war's progression. Ito Hirobumi becomes the first Prime Minister of Japan on December 22, 1885, marking a transformative moment in the country's political modernization. As a samurai transitioning into a modern political role, he symbolized Japan's rapid transformation during the Meiji era. His appointment represented the significant political reforms occurring in Japan during this period. The first asteroid discovered using photography, asteroid 323 Brucia, is identified on December 22, 1891. This technological breakthrough represented a significant advancement in astronomical observation techniques. The discovery demonstrated how photographic technology was revolutionizing scientific research. The GOELRO Economic Development Plan is adopted by the 8th Congress of Soviets of the Russian SFSR on December 22, 1920. This comprehensive electrification plan was crucial for the Soviet Union's industrial development strategy. The plan symbolized the revolutionary government's commitment to modernizing the country's infrastructure. The Lincoln Tunnel opens to traffic in New York City on December 22, 1937, connecting Manhattan with New Jersey under the Hudson River. This engineering marvel represented a significant transportation infrastructure achievement. The tunnel would become a critical transportation link for the New York metropolitan area. During World War II's Battle of the Bulge on December 22, 1944, German troops demand the surrender of United States troops in Bastogne, Belgium. General Anthony McAuliffe famously responds with a single defiant word, "Nuts." This moment became legendary, symbolizing American military resolve during the conflict. U.S. President Harry S. Truman issues an executive order on December 22, 1945, giving World War II refugees precedence in visa applications under U.S. immigration quotas. This humanitarian gesture provided critical assistance to those displaced by the war. The order represented an important moment in U.S. immigration policy during a tumultuous global period. The first test flight of the State Route 71, Blackbird, takes place on December 22, 1964, at Air Force Plant 42 in Palmdale, California. This advanced reconnaissance aircraft would become legendary for its incredible speed and high-altitude capabilities. The State Route 71 represented a pinnacle of Cold War-era aerospace engineering. The United Kingdom applies a 70 miles per hour speed limit to all rural roads and motorways on December 22, 1965. This was the first comprehensive national speed limit of its kind in the country. The regulation represented an important step in road safety management. Doctors Without Borders is founded on December 22, 1971 by Bernard Kouchner and a group of journalists in Paris, France. This international humanitarian organization would go on to provide critical medical aid in conflict zones and disaster areas worldwide. The organization represented a new model of transnational humanitarian intervention. The United States creates the Strategic Petroleum Reserve on December 22, 1975, in response to the 1970s energy crisis. This massive oil stockpile was designed to provide energy security during potential supply disruptions. The reserve represented a critical national strategic economic policy. The Romanian Revolution reaches a pivotal moment on December 22, 1989, when Communist President Nicolae Ceausescu is overthrown by Ion Iliescu. The deposed dictator and his wife Elena flee Bucharest in a helicopter as protesters erupt in cheers. This event symbolized the dramatic fall of communist regimes in Eastern Europe. Berlin's Brandenburg Gate reopens on December 22, 1989, after nearly 30 years, effectively ending the division of East and West Germany. This moment symbolized the reunification of Germany and the end of the Cold War. The gate's reopening represented a powerful metaphor of national reconciliation. The Acteal massacre occurs on December 22, 1997, in the small village of Acteal in Chiapas, Mexico. Paramilitary forces attack and kill attendees at a prayer meeting of Roman Catholic activists supporting indigenous causes. This tragic event highlighted the ongoing conflicts and violence against indigenous communities in Mexico. A massive industrial spill occurs on December 22, 2008, when an ash dike ruptures at a Tennessee Valley Authority coal-fired power plant in Roane County, Tennessee. The incident releases 4.2 million cubic meters of coal fly ash slurry, becoming the largest industrial spill in U.S. history. This environmental disaster raised significant questions about industrial waste management and environmental safety. A groundbreaking study on December 22, 2016, finds the VSV-EBOV vaccine against the Ebola virus between 70 and 100% effective. This represents the first proven vaccine against the devastating disease. The discovery offered hope in combating one of the most feared viral outbreaks in recent history. The United Nations Security Council unanimously approves Resolution 2397 against North Korea on December 22, 2017. This resolution represented a significant diplomatic action in response to North Korea's ongoing nuclear and missile programs. The unanimous vote underscored the international community's concern about North Korea's military activities. The 2018-2019 United States federal government shutdown begins on December 22, 2018, becoming the longest shutdown of the U.S. federal government in history. The political impasse stemmed from disputes over federal funding, particularly regarding border security. This shutdown had significant implications for government operations and federal employees. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update, and I'll see you in the next video.